Welcome to the first Brave Ideas Friday 5. We have quick questions, quick answers. And today, our first guest is Carlo Benigni. My friend, Carlo, welcome.
Great to be here.
Great to have you in London. My first question for you is, when you're looking at a repositioning, what is the first thing you look at from an operational perspective before you look at design and before you look at CapEx?
For me, the first thing is the arrival experience into the building from a tenant's point of view and how it's being managed on the ground, who's there, who's welcoming people in.
It's super crucial to understand how it's currently operating and who you're repositioning for. Well, what is one thing that could blow that whole performer out of the equation when you think from an operational perspective? An unknown.
If it's a very tired operation, is usually the staffing levels of how it's being operated, possibly the number of staff, number of receptionists. The whole strategy will usually need to be completely turned upside down.
If you get the staffing wrong, you either go over budget or you give bad service. Speaking of bad service, what is the most common mistake landlords make when they decide to hotelify or deliver hospitality into their buildings?
Particularly not understanding what hospitality is about and just adding amenities into space as if it's an add-on object.
Mixed use has become a buzzword lately. We certainly like mixed use from a Brave perspective. But what is the simplest move from a mixed use perspective that's going to drive NOI?
I would say F&B. It's one of the simplest moves that you can make. Adding F&B at the ground level to activate the asset could really help accelerate lease-up, community experience, tenant experience as a whole.
100% by giving the residents in the building an F&B amenity, but also the local community, it can drive the NOI. So Carlo, if you're turning an office asset into an operational asset, what constraints matter most? Is it the building services? Is it the structure, fire and safety, servicing logistics?
I would say definitely building services. We are changing users around within the building stack, which would have all sorts of impacts on the building services and use and population, and is also typically one of the 3 highest CapEx line items.
Yeah, if you have to move things around significantly, it could drive up that CapEx and definitely affect the return impact. My last question for you, Carlo, thank you for doing this. Placemaking, because that's effectively what we're doing, looking in the building, looking around the building. From a placemaking perspective, what's one lever that you feel drives sustained demand in a building?
Definitely opening up the in-ground floor arrival experience and lobby experience connected to my previous answers around F&B.
And I think that is one way to create an amenity for the entire local community. Like we said earlier, driving NOI. This is what we're seeing in a lot of the hotels. And I think the office buildings will become the same. Carlo, thanks for sitting down with me in the hot seat.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Now, if you have different answers to these questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down there. Go check out Carlo on LinkedIn. He's going to be tagged in this post. And until next week, take care of yourself.